Hello, people. Just making a short video today about Sheffield today, which is actually annoying me a lot. Not particularly the people in Sheffield, particularly the Christians over here who can't get along with one another, who are very, very lax regarding the work of the Lord, and who actually think that they're rich, but they actually are really, really poor. You know, come on, what's going on? Um, there was, last week I was in a church that I normally go to. I've been going on and off to the church all the time because the people over there are are so hard to work with. I don't know why, but I've actually been having some revelatory dreams about the reason why they're so hard to work with, and the reason why they have not actually noticed that the enemy has been coming into the church and has been changing so many, many things in the church so that they will not be as effective as how they were when they used to hold night prayers in the church before. Um, in that church before, night prayers was being held every third Friday of the month. And there were some intercessory people in that church who normally used to pray, and those guys got kicked out of the church, and all of a sudden the church is not as effective as it used to be before. I don't even go to the night vigils anymore, but they take they have a day prayer on Saturdays. I think it's from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I don't know when it is, but I'm so dedicated and so heartfelt with going to prayers that God actually told me today that I should go there to actually pray. I need to see it for a politician in Nigeria. And I got there at 1 o'clock, and not even at 1 o'clock, I came there 30 minutes earlier. There's nobody there. The last week I came over there to the church, there was just one person just praying. Before I got exiled over to the south of England, they used to do that night vigil prayers every third Friday of the week. And people did not attend the meeting at the right time. And I spoke to the leader. The leader said that they're working. I said, that's not an excuse. You're supposed to rely on the Lord for your job. You're supposed to be at your post praying for the Lord to be with you when you're actually doing your job and everything else. And we got into an argument, and I just decided to leave. Sometimes I don't waste my time arguing with some women because some women are just stubborn. They just don't want to listen to what you have to say. So the best thing for you to do is just ignore them. Now, I'm actually going to say these names of these churches so that you can know that this is what happens when when the foundation of the city gets shaken, so that people will just know that there's a shaking going on, because the words I'm actually speaking right now is going to go around everybody and it's going to cause a lot of problems in the city. This is how it gets done. So the church I was talking about was Foursquare Church at Hansworth Road, opposite Astor. When you're actually driving on that road, or by bus, there are two bus stops. The second bus stop, the church is right in front of the second bus stop. That's the church I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the church. This is how shaking has happened when things get exposed. Another church, I dealt with this church last year, the World Church in Sheffield. I went to that church. I went to one of the live groups over there, and I was giving revelations of what I've actually learned from the Bible. And, the people in the meeting got angry. They got angry. Then I went for their prayer meeting. And then I also actually prayed some revelation over to them. I was just praying. I was just simply just praying with the Holy Spirit. Just simply just talking about the UK government, how the spirit of the Antichrist is coming to the UK government, and this has been confirmed. You can actually check, is it Glasgow Prophetic Center, who actually said that there was some Antichrist spirits coming to the land. I said this a lot of time going to church. This upset the church. And there were also some people in the church that were monitoring Christians in the church, who actually reported me to the authorities, and the authorities actually arrested me for all of the things that was going on. And I'm also right now, I'm actually on house arrest right now over here with an organization called SACNA, if you actually know who they are. And there are some people who are monitoring me over here. Now, they're going to tell you that it's not actually true because it's a conspiracy theory. But I'm not stupid. I know the Bible very well. The Bible has actually taught me how to be able to have the ability to discern. Obviously, there's no evidence, no physical evidence to bring to the table to prove that they're doing all of this. But I'm getting fed up of people in the church being ignorant about things that's right in front of them that they're supposed to question. They're supposed to question these things. All what they go after is just cobra incentives, cobra effects. They go after, they get lured into an incentive, but the incentive is a fire back incentive. It's not really an incentive. It causes more problems than it should actually promote good problems anyway. So I met to the churches over here. I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up. Goodbye.